My name is Brian. I am a freelance photographer and cinematographer, which means I basically create the shots instead of just sitting there and making it happen. I'm taking you along as I do these headshots for these business couple. They're getting their business with friends of mine and they need some new headshots.
Beautiful. I would hire you.
Oh, that's good. Oh, look at this great camera.
Yeah.
Wow.
So basically, I'm not going to be able to set up much when I get inside, so I'm doing everything outside. Starting with the 51.2 on. Crunch time. Ooh, that sun feels good. I want to make sure I'm at the right place.
Oh,
Hey, what's up? What's up?
how did you get in?
I just tried the door and it was open.
It's unsafe. Hi. How are you?
I'm good. How are you? The main thing when doing headshots or any photographs actually that I work on is what are the photos going to be used for? That is the main thing because it changes, it varies so much for what's the intentions for these photographs, these images. Are they going to go on the website? Are they going to be used for social media posts? Because now you're looking at either vertical or horizontal, or what kind of spacing that you need within the photos when you're creating them. Are they supposed to be looking a specific way? Do you want them to be strong? You want them to be intimate? You want them to, what kind of emotion do you want to get from these type of photographs? In this case, these couples, they wanted new headshots for their website. So they wanted to create things that are more strong, giving that emotion of they have experience in the field and they are knowledgeable of what they are doing. So that is why we are doing these kind of photographs. They gave me a little limited amount of time. I did not have as much time as I would like. They were in between clients. And this day they are actually working at home. So I am getting as much photos as I can with them in between their clients. And I use an iPad, which the wife is able to, or we switch it out. So once one person shooting, other person can look to see exactly how the photos are looking out. And I mirrored it so that way the photos are coming straight from my camera to the iPad, which is really, really cool. One, two, three. Just up here, yeah. And then you can look over your shoulder. Yeah, just like that. Here. The business model that I currently use allows the client to see all the photos, the proofs, in a sense, the unedited photos, so that way they can choose which ones that they want to get edited. And I feel like that's a better option. It's that way they can get as many poses and laughs and feels and everything that they would like to get done for the photo shoot. And they can choose afterwards of what they deemed up to their standard of what they want.
Nice.
Like you're gonna be actually like you're gonna be drinking, or you just had a drink type of
Oh,
thing.
okay.
So it's gonna be up here.
You can go now. She's low-key thirsty. She really wanted this.
I wanted to be able to go and show her logo or both their logos. So in this case, we're using her mug or her cup that she has that has her logo on it to go and show her brand. The same thing for the next couple of shots if they have business cards, which they did, or a book, a notebook that they're using. That is what they'll be able to go and use.
Oh, look at this great camera.
Yeah.
Wow.
Great photography.
Oh, my bad.
Okay, we're
Oh, that looks good.
we are going to do the book. Always great to have an extra person during the photo shoot because you are highly focused on settings, background, making sure the person looks good and everything else. But that other person being there helps in creating the mood, creating the atmosphere, not making it feel so down. And in this case, I usually play music. We're able to go and do that at the moment because we're in between clients, could not go and distract any other clientele or anyone that they're doing video calls with at the moment. But having another person there to say, "Oh yeah, I really like that. Ooh, maybe we should do this. Maybe we should try and do this. Add a little detail or continue the atmosphere." So that way the fun continues and it doesn't get stale. For those that may ask, the equipment that I brought they all did not get used, unfortunately. I ended up shooting majority of these photos with a 50 1.2 by Sony and a Sony 85 millimeter 1.8. Good go-to lenses for portraits with my A7 IV. Honestly, less the better. Using primes was the way to go. I wasn't sure what kind of environment I'll be in, if where the lighting and anything else would be able to be used. So I'm happy with this decision, and I should try and trust on it a bit more in the future.
You're welcome.
We got into a good flow in this part of the room. I used the outside light as the backlight, and I have my 8200 on this Matthew stand that's here, so that way it has the key light. I thought I was going to be able to splash some extra light on the background if needed, but I didn't need to use that. And we got a really, really good flow with him sitting on this edge. Got a lot of variations on it, and we just switched out from one person to the next once we got a nice little opportunity to go and shoot. So this was majority of their main picks and their money. They're really good. We got a couple shots of them sitting down, but majority of their go-to photos were from them in the studio spot, and it really shows. We had a really good time in that location. The main thing I learned from the shoot is not to overcomplicate things. I was too busy trying to bring extra gear, thinking like depending on what the situation may be, I'll have this and that backup, which is great to have, but sometimes simple is the best. Contact me if you need any photo or video assistance. I am in North Jersey area. Thank you for watching. Subscribe to see more.